All right, guys, welcome into your WWE Royal Rumble. Why did I say Royal Rumble? WrestleMania 2017 preview and predictions. If you guys think that I sound awful, I do. And I don't want to go on camera because I feel like shit because I have a cold and yeah, I just sound very awful today. But hopefully, I'm going to get through this. And yeah, WrestleMania is only, what is it now? 3 days away. So I've got the card right now, and I've got to say for WrestleMania, the build has been weirdly exciting for me. I've said that to you guys on the channel that I've been weirdly excited for WrestleMania, and this year could be a good show for the WWE. It depends on how they how they really present these feuds. I mean, you look at AJ versus Shane. Me personally, I'm not invested in it, but if somebody else like a casual fan, they could be invested in the Shane and AJ match. And then the match I'm looking forward to basically is Triple H Seth Rollins. I want to see how good that match is. I think that has been had a lackluster build, but I think the match will probably save the feud, in my opinion. Jericho KO is another one I want to really see. So I'm gonna just go to the card right now. Also, I will be watching NXT Takeover Orlando tomorrow. Not tomorrow. So yeah, I will probably do a review of that, guys. I know Ring of Honor have a show. I think they got a show as well, same as NXT, so I don't know if I'll get to watch that as well. I'll probably find it on YouTube anyway. Back to WrestleMania. So the card. So first I'm going to talk about I think we have like three pre-show matches on the card. So it's the women's title match for SmackDown, the Battle Royal, and we have the cruiserweight match. First cruiserweight match in a decade, apparently. So it's defending her women's title in a six-pack challenge against Becky Lynch, Natalia, Mickie James, Carmella, and Naomi, the returning Naomi. That is right. So, in my opinion, like I said in the SmackDown review last night, I see Naomi going over here. I don't see why they would. I don't know why that they would not put the belt on Naomi. It's in her hometown. It will make a lot of sense. It's a redemption storyline. So I'm saying Naomi for the win. Natalia, no, why did I say Natalia? Neville defending his cruiserweight championship against Austin Aries. Now I'm kind of a split here because, like, in my opinion, that cruiserweight title has changed hands so many times over the last couple of, from T.J. Perkins to Brian Kendrick to Rich Swann to Neville, and I have been really loving Neville on Raw. Weirdly enough, like Neville has been the best thing about Monday Night Raw behind Samoa Joe and Braun Strowman. And I think that Neville should retain here. I mean, I would like to see Austin Aries get a big WrestleMania moment, but you know what? Give the win to Neville because Neville's the guy that's getting loads of momentum right now, and I wouldn't harm that because awesome heel, and I didn't think he'd be such an awesome heel, but I love that guy. So I'm saying Neville for the win. Then we have the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Basically, they could go have two winners in this match. I think that Joe is definitely one of them they could go with if they want to have really Joe established as a main guy in Raw, which I know he is anyway. Or they could really go with Braun Strowman, the guy that they've been building up most of late last year and early this year, where basically he's just been killing people and basically Braun Strowman this, Braun Strowman that. And if you really want to make Braun Strowman an established star, let him win the Andre Memorial Battle Royal, and then in the main event between Lesnar and Goldberg. After that, maybe after WrestleMania, you can have Braun Strowman lay out Lesnar, and then Lesnar versus Strowman is set for SummerSlam. You can obviously have Strowman as a babyface, Lesnar as a heel, and it's just basically one big monster taking out another big monster. It's just simple storytelling, and a lot of people get invested into that match. Overall, we get very excited about it because you know what? These are two guys that are legit badasses, and a Braun Strowman and a Brock Lesnar. Or if you want to go a different route, you could go with like the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and then he then feuds the Raw after WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar for the Universal title, and then that's how you establish Samoa Joe in WWE with him going against Brock Lesnar, which has been a dream match for a couple of people in the YW and IWC the last couple of years. So, the my prediction. The next match on the night, Raw Tag Team titles: Enzo Amore versus Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Cesaro and Sheamus versus the club. The club of the champions going to this. I see that basically Enzo and Kaz are going over. It's a ladder match. Actually, it got me interested in where we're going to go with this ladder match. Because it was just basically a bland triple threat match, I thought. But then this past Monday, they said, oh, it's a triple threat. So I'm going to say that I'm excited for it and see how it goes. I am shocked that they don't have a ladder IC title match this year. Hold on, is Baron Corbin having a match this year? Again, I think that's a ladder match, right? Yeah, no, it's just singles match. No, yeah. Only ladder match we have this year is basically the tag team match. The Enzo and Kaz for the Raw tag team titles. And then we get to Bray Wyatt defending his WWE title against Randy Orton. I mean, I see Randy Orton going over here, but I don't know. I've heard reports that apparently Randy Orton's wife's pregnant again, so if he wants to take time off, I mean, I see them keeping the title with Bray Wyatt. That's what I've heard recently. So, much as I would like to see Bray Wyatt win the title, I don't think that they're going to keep the title on there much longer. So I'm saying Randy Orton. Goldberg defending his US title, Universal title against Brock Lesnar. In my opinion, I mean, this is going to be finally a way for Brock Lesnar to get redemption and beat Goldberg and hopefully do what I said earlier, maybe feud with Samoa Joe or Braun Strowman later on down the road. Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. Now, I don't know. I cannot get into this feud between Roman Reigns and Undertaker. Like, it doesn't matter how many times that you try to get me invested into it, I just cannot because, in my opinion, if the streak was there, then yeah, I would get invested in it. But now the streak's not there. I just don't care for it. And that's kind of sad because Undertaker, a legend in business who's been in the wrestling business for like what 30 years, something like that now, and this WrestleMania match I don't care about, and I didn't care about the Bray Wyatt match either at WrestleMania 31, and the WrestleMania I even cared about shit. I didn't care about Shane and Undertaker at WrestleMania 32 last year. For this match here, I don't care for it. I think Reigns is going to go over because Undertaker wants to do the job. And if this is Undertaker's last WrestleMania in general, then obviously I see Reigns going over here. It makes a lot of sense. But Undertaker does retire this year's WrestleMania. Undertaker, you're a legend in the business. But however I was like, me as a young kid was like the biggest Undertaker fan, and still am today. He's a true goat in the wrestling business. Then we have KO versus Chris Jericho for the Universal title, for the US title. Really slowly built up, and I really liking this feud. I'm gonna say that this feud has been probably the best built-up feud they've done for WrestleMania. I mean, it's just been slowly planting the seeds, obviously big things, and I've been really liking this feud between KO and Chris Jericho. And you know what? I think it's going to be a really good match here. Like I said, I just think how they just slowly built it up has been really good. I mean, this serious KO we've had the last few weeks, why did we not have that when he was the Universal Champion, though? That's my only problem. Like, when he was dead serious. What Raw was it? Oh, the Raw before Fastlane when he did that awesome promo when he sat in that chair and he looked directly at the hard cam. Like, I wanted that KO Universal Champion from summertime. I didn't want to see that KO before Fastlane. You know what I mean? But whatever. And then obviously KO, I see him going over here because Jericho's going to take some time off. It makes a lot of sense. And then obviously they're probably going to keep this feud going probably till. Well, they're probably gonna, because I think that Jericho is booked for Raw's pay-per-view at WrestleMania. I think it's Payback, or they got Extreme Rules. I don't know. One of the pay-per-views that I know Jericho is booked on, so I know that he's probably gonna have his win back there. So I'm gonna say KO for the win. Then after that we have Triple H versus Seth Rollins in an unsanctioned match. I think that this could steal the show right here. You know what? This could kick ass because you've got the Triple H who can put on awesome matches. The feud, in my opinion, has been filler, and I haven't really getting invested into it. I've only been getting invested into it the last couple of weeks. I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago, I got invested into it properly and really got myself interested in the match. For my prediction, it's going to go over here. I see Seth Rollins going over to beat Triple H and overcome, because obviously Triple H has obviously cost Seth. He's got Seth Rollins injured again by Samoa Joe's injured him, and obviously Triple H has injured him, and obviously this is his redemption because he missed the last year's WrestleMania, so he wants to finally get a win at this year's WrestleMania. So yeah, I see Seth Rollins going over here. After that, we have the what's the next match? Oh yeah, we have. Do we have the SmackDown Tag Team titles? Oh no, we have the Raw. Let's talk about the Raw Women's title. We have Bayley versus Charlotte versus Sasha versus Nia Jax. Now, in my opinion, can I really state this? Why is Nia Jax in this match? I mean, I understand why. I mean, they try to build Nia Jax up, but it doesn't matter how many times you build up the Nia Jax character, I cannot get invested into it, and it's sad because every time that they try to push Nia Jax, it's like none of us can get invested into it, and it's sad for Nia Jax because she's a talented wrestler. She's a badass heel when she wants to be, but they've failed so far, and I hope that after WrestleMania she gets drafted to SmackDown. I hope it rebuilds her up and makes her, you know, a really badass. So the SmackDown women are kicking ass, and I'm surprised that why is this match making the main card? I know why, because they're big names. They're big names in the Raw Women's division. But why is this the fucking SmackDown Women's title when you've got the best thing, one of the best wrestlers on SmackDown, and you've got Mickie James, Natalia, and all these other women who've been kicking ass on SmackDown Live, and you still onto the pre-show? I don't know where the logic comes from. Like, I mean, if it was my idea, I would fucking throw the women's tag team match on Raw on the pre-show, because all we've seen for the last year is those 4 women anyway. So it's just same old, same old. I don't care for it. In my opinion, I think Sasha should win, and then Sasha versus Bayley after WrestleMania. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. They've been teasing it in the last couple of weeks, and it's perfect booking right there. I mean, they don't have to really do much. They're former best friends. You've been the 4 horsewomen together, so you know what? It's already there. They just have to make it, and hopefully it's good this time. I mean, it's good on NXT. Hopefully they can make it good on the main roster. And then we have Shane versus AJ. In my opinion, the match I don't care for. Again, in my opinion, AJ Styles the best thing of 2016. Getting this match, you guys know my thoughts on that. I just don't like how AJ's got this match at WrestleMania. Yeah, I mean, all the guys he could have faced between Kurt Angle or Nakamura or I don't know, was thrown out there, and then you had who else was thrown out there? I think they wanted to do John Cena. I think they wanted to do John Cena versus AJ Styles again, and that was thrown out there again, and they didn't do that. So yeah, AJ versus Shane. I mean, I like the car segment when they was basically AJ threw Shane in the car and he sold it awesomely. In my opinion, did I say awesomely? That should I don't know if that's a new word, but I haven't made a new word up anyway. Yeah, but in my opinion, AJ should go over here. I don't of AJ selling those weak ass punches from Shane. Like that's not WrestleMania. Like what the fuck is that, man? Let's do that. AJ should go over here, and I hope that they don't continue this after WrestleMania. Just end it at WrestleMania. What's after that? What do you think? Oh yeah, we have the mixed tag team matches. Versus Cena and Nikki Bella. In my opinion, it's predictable. Like I said, Nikki Bella and John Cena got to go over, and obviously they're probably gonna take some time off, so they're gonna have John Cena probably propose to Nikki, and that's how WrestleMania. That's how we'll get planned out. But in my opinion, though, I've been really loving this whole mixed tag team feud. When I first heard of them pitching it, I was like, man, John Cena, because here's a guy that at the Royal Rumble became 16-time world champion and had some awesome matches with AJ Styles in 2016, and he's now like AJ Styles thrown in a filler match. And I feel sorry for the Miz. The guy's been really trying to prove himself the last couple of months, especially on SmackDown, and he's been kicking ass, him and Maurice, and he gets thrown to this match. But all 4 competitors have really been kicking ass and making this actually feud, actually making it awesome. Those total Bella bullshit segments have been awesome. The best thing I've been liking about SmackDown is those segments. I think that's all the WrestleMania card. I don't know. I'll have to check if I missed anything out. Let's have a look right now. I mean, we got 10 matches announced, 3 pre-show matches. Oh yeah, Dean Ambrose, Baron Corbin for the IC title on Raw. Why did I say Raw? I was looking at this tag team match here. I see basically Baron Corbin going over here. Like I said, I think I want to see Dean Ambrose turn heel. I just don't care for Dean Ambrose anymore. I used to be a big fan of him, but in my opinion, his character's been so stale for so long now that I cannot get invested into a Dean Ambrose match or a Dean Ambrose feud because he's just so same old Dean Ambrose. I cannot get invested into his character, and it's kind of sad because he's a talented wrestler, but he just needs his character needs tweaking. I want to see the Dean Ambrose, like the John Moxley real name. I want to see that in WWE. Dean Ambrose. I want to see him cutting edgy promos. I want to see him doing wacky stuff in the ring because that is the real Dean Ambrose. Not this PG, PC, whatever version of Dean Ambrose is now. It sucks. And yeah, that is my WrestleMania 33 predictions, guys. I am going to get some rest, and I will be back tomorrow to do Endurance mode. I know I said I was going to do tonight in that other video, but I thought I'll do this first because it's important. And yeah, I'll check you guys tomorrow for the probably NXT on Saturday, and then WrestleMania Sunday. Check you later, guys.